Hello dear parent, welcome to today's video. So in today's video we're going to be discussing blocked care, and I'm excited about this because what happens is in the context of adoptive parenting, a lot is spoken about trauma-informed care and also managing the behaviors from a trauma response, which is all good. But I feel that sometimes the missing piece is also this about blocked care. And to me, it's such an important step to be covering, because if you are feeling in blocked care, no amount of work is going to help your family situation, because first you need to move through this blocked care. And it doesn't mean that you're going to move through it completely 100% before you start seeing any different, but at least like acknowledging what is blocked care, knowing what signs to look for, why it is happening to you, and that it is a normal part of supporting people with trauma. And another thing as well is then helping you, going through some tips to move through blocked care. If you're feeling like, oh, I love my child, but I feel like I cannot connect, or why do I not like being around my child, or I love my child, but it doesn't feel like my care is coming from the heart. There's something blocking it. You're in the right place, and please, I welcome you to subscribe so that you can be informed when new videos come up, especially about this series about blocked care. I want you to know that you are not alone in this and that it is something normal. And if you know a friend, another parent, a therapist even who can benefit from this, please do share. If you're new here, welcome. I'm myCaRE&CO. I help Christian adoptive parents navigate this post-adoption season with faith, neuroscience, and connection to move through the trauma, the stress, and the overwhelm, moving to a nurturing home, healing connections, and to walk in the grace and wisdom that God provides. And in this channel, I specifically share gentle encouragement, faith-filled wisdom, and trauma-informed tools for adoptive parents like you, walking through the real, the hard, and the beautiful parts of parenting. Well, let's begin first. So, what is exactly blocked care? Blocked care happens when you're in a very important close relationship within the family, and the other person is not responding to you. So you're giving, but you're feeling this not reciprocal giving back. And after a while, your own nervous system starts shutting down. So for example, your child doesn't respond to the affection that you're providing, or your home feels like a war zone, or you're giving and your child is being defiant, is being rude, you feel that your child is working against you. And after a while, after all this giving, you start feeling that you're blamed, you're criticized, you're invisible, and your brain starts talking to you. Your brain starts saying that connection is not safe right now. So it's actually a neurological response. It's especially common in adoptive parents because many of the kids who come in adoptive families, they bring also deep attachment wounds and behaviors that trigger our own response system, our own system. So what happens is you're caring, you're in this relationship, but it feels like your heart is not in it. So for example, you're giving, you're loving, you're responding with softness, but instead you're getting this harshness back. And your brain is telling you, wait, this is not how you should. And you're kind of like, your wall goes up, and what happens is that's why it's called blocked care. So you're caring, but you're finding resistance. And then because of this resistance that you're finding, your own body, unknowingly to you, yes, your own body is shutting down to protect itself. So it's doing it as a defense mechanism because it cannot care anymore, it cannot give anymore, and you're kind of like burning out. Although blocked care is a little bit different than burning out. Burning out is more in terms of career-wise, you're doing a lot, and in blocked care is more in relation to caring for somebody with trauma. Another kind of like example that can help as well is that the body releases these feel-good hormones, such as the oxytocin or rushes of opioids. When we give and we feel this reciprocal giving back, the body starts releasing these hormones, these feel-good hormones. And what happens is when it is not receiving back, these hormones are not released. So your body is not feeling good, so it keeps on tensing up. And you might feel it as soon as your child wakes up. You might feel some tension in your shoulders, some tension in your gut. Like you might have this funny feeling that you don't know exactly what it is. And that is your own body system protecting yourself and saying, you've been carrying a lot, and now I'm going to protect you. So you're just building a wall that is blocked care. And then another thing which also starts happening is that then you start feeling, oh, it feels like I don't love my kid as I should love my kid. Something is wrong with me. And we start again internalizing it, blaming it on ourselves, which kind of like continues the circle of this and makes us go more into this state of protection, but also criticizing ourselves, which puts us even more down. So in other words, you're giving, your child is pushing back, rejecting, raging, or shutting down, and then your nervous system says, this is too much, I can't keep doing this. And you start numbing out, so you start feeling emotionless and just going through the motions of taking care of your child, but without having the heart in it. So what I'm here to tell you is that this is normal. This is a neurobiological state that is happening to you to protect yourself. And another thing as well is that you can move through it with support, with understanding, with also knowledge of what it is, acknowledging it, and also how to move forward. Something else I want to go from the other side is, from the child side, is blocked trust. So a lot of children come into care, into adoptive families, and they often have this blocked trust. So from their perspective, they're reacting the way they are reacting because they're lacking trust. So in their case, they're also going through this kind of like emotions and behaviors, which to us might look as, oh, they're defiant, they're not listening, the trauma is too much, I can't get through. But to them, it's also their own body protecting them against the hurt that they have experienced in the past. So they have something which is called blocked trust. So knowing this as well, that from their part is blocked trust, it doesn't diminish your fact that you're going through blocked care, but also knowing this. And as we go along in this series about blocked care, we'll also be discussing from the child's point of view what is happening, so that we can have some understanding what's happening for them, and also to start realizing that their behaviors are not on purpose towards you as the parent. So I think some common signs to know that you're in blocked care would be having these feelings of numbness or apathy, resentment even, or dread when you know that your child is coming home from school, going through the motions, avoiding interacting with your child, this shame for not feeling love, fantasizing about escape. Oh, soon they're going to turn 16, 18, and they're going to go to college. Feeling trapped or hopeless. And deep down, you still love your child. Like that's the most probable situation, that you still love your child. But there is this happening in your body which is blocking you from caring as you should. And I think also to bring up that when you first went in to care for this child, you didn't go into this. So a lot of feelings will be coming as shame, as in, your expectations were so and so, but the situation is far from this even like remotely far from your expectation of what it was supposed to be. Again, there is hope, and this is the purpose for this channel, to give you information and also to support you through, so that the situation in your home becomes better. Where does healing begin? This is what you want to know, yes? So understanding what's happening in your body. So looking for signs to understand, to say, oh, this is blocked care. It's not about me being, unloving, uncaring, angry, bitter person. Getting real, non-judgmental support. So I also have a Facebook group, and we have, like-minded parents, mainly parents, caregivers who are going through this and who can get it. Because sometimes we go into other Facebook groups which have also parenting support, but unless they can really understand what is adoptive parenting, you might not feel so well understood. Another thing is also give yourself permission to rest and reset. Sometimes we think that it's not going to do any good. I know a parent told me that by the time she would have sorted everything out and managed everything so that the children are out of the home for a little bit, she would be so stressed out that it doesn't even make it worth it. But I think giving you some rest, some small periods of rest over, like maybe 15 minutes once a week, or instead of 2 hours every month, might give you more chances to reset. Another thing is also, and we'll be talking about this, is creating small moments of safety in your nervous system. So what makes you feel safe? And we'll be talking about this, about the science of how to know and how to create your own felt safety in all this world. And I think another part is also letting go of the idea that love should always feel easy or instinctive. Yeah, we're working towards it, and sometimes there are hard moments, and that is okay. So maybe you're looking for some tip to do in this next coming week. So maybe it's focusing on first understanding when you start feeling this resentment, this guilt, this numbness, say, oh, this is blocked care. That is your first step. The other step as well is also checking in with yourself and saying, okay, so this is blocked care, I'm feeling tense in my shoulders. What helps me in the moment for myself so that I can relax, I can calm down, my nervous system can calm down? Is it maybe, and for different people it's different, so just being aware of it. I don't really want you to practice it because I don't want to add too much to you. I mean, you can practice if you want to, but also being aware, say, okay, maybe just stepping out on the porch or on the balcony and getting some fresh air helps me to reset. And again, we love scaling questions. So if at the moment I'm feeling a 10 out of a 10 where it's like everything is too much, I'm numb, what can make me a 9? Is it maybe just washing my face? Is it just going to the bathroom if it's safe to go, so, and locking the door just for 1 minute, just for a breather? And thinking positive thoughts. For other people, it could be prayer or listening to a worship music, putting on headphones and just listening to a worship song for 4 minutes will help you reset, will help your nervous system reset. So for this week, I just want you to just be aware of these things and to see what works and what doesn't work. In the next video in this series, I'll be looking at, are you in blocked care? 7 signs every adoptive parent should know. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. In the meantime as well, I have another free resource which talks about 5 signs you might be in blocked care. So there's a link in the description box below. Feel free to download it and go through it. I hope this video has created some understanding, some aha moments for you so that you realize that, oh, there's nothing wrong with me, it's just I'm in blocked care. And some hope that you can, with support, move through it. So that is my hope for the videos for this coming series. I hope you can join us, you can listen in, you can comment in the comments below so that together we can support you and walk through this journey. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.